All right, man. Just me. All right, is it working? Yeah, I think so. I think the mic's working. Let me turn it up some. Let me turn it up some because sometimes I'm too close to the mic. Hope I'm on the right channel. Am I even on the right channel? Should be on the right channel, right? Well, let me check my phone to see if it's even working because a lot of times I don't have the best luck when it comes to going live. I kind of don't like going live, you know? I kind of don't. Um, we're playing. Oh, let's see. I don't like going live because it seems to me every time I open up the OBS, nothing's working properly. So let me just see if I'm on the right channel and it's working. Let me just see. Oh, it is working, but I have no visual. It's working. Well, that's weird. Well, I don't have a visual. Why don't I have a visual? Listen to me talk to myself. Why is it? See, I don't have. Oh, there is. Okay, even my phone's junk. Okay. Take it from me, folks. If you're going to buy something, buy the little bit better of a one of something. I can't seem to do that. So here we are with my junk. Razer 60 HD, the one that's better than the less expensive Razer. So the topic today, which is Sunday, on Sunday I decided I was going to make a video because I was very excited about this pickup that I bought during the week. Very excited. I don't know why. So when I was a kid, let's get right to it. When I was a kid, I loved Star Wars. The very first thing I wanted to collect was Star Wars. It didn't matter, hands down. Nothing else mattered. Nothing else mattered. Um, so I got my custom Millennium Falcon back here with my blue lights. Got this Millennium Falcon at the toy drop for $10. Before I got a 3D printer, I went and ordered the satellite. I think it was like $4 or $6 online. And then the gun back here is not properly. It's not proper. It's not. You know, I just put it. It didn't come with the stand it has to. I don't use the inside anyway. I don't use it. This is just a prop. I wish I could say this is my original Millennium Falcon, but I can't say that. And my custom Slave One that was the Mandalorian issue back in 2001. I also got it at the toy drop for $16.99 or $15.99, and I put red lights underneath of it. See, red lights underneath of it, and I painted it to where I wish I used a lighter green, not so bright, vibrant green for the green, but I do like how the base turned out. That turned out well. I try to keep movie accurate, but I don't have a Slave One, so there we go. I have my own Slave One. It's a prop, and I keep up on top of the cabinets. 3 3/4 is always the best when it came to action figures because that's all we had at the time. But I end up having 3 of these, when I was a kid because funds were limited back then, as you probably know yourself, as being a kid. You had to rely on your parents to give you the $3.20, whatever it was these were back in the day. And every time I went to Kmart, Ames, this is back in Baltimore, Maryland, I was able to get one figure at a time. Not every time, but sometimes my mom would throw me $4 to get one. But I try to army build the stormtroopers because in the movie, the stormtroopers were the grunts and they're kind of like your favorite character in a way, outside of the higher end characters like Bosk or Boba Fett or, whatever, the bounty hunters or even Darth Vader or whatever, Luke Skywalker, whatever side you prefer, the lighter dark side. So anyway, so now, as we got older, you can afford a little bit more stuff on your own and kind of pick and choose what you want to buy. I went to Walmart, and when they were doing the celebration at Walmart with the $30 Stormtrooper, which I haven't had a Stormtrooper, and I know they never come down in price, but I didn't care. I was kind of surprised at the register they were $30. I thought they were $25.99, but what's $5 more? It makes it $60 opposed to 50. But the Stormtroopers are like sought after army builders, at least for a lot of people and myself. The only thing I would army build would be the Stormtroopers, even though the Cobra Commander is Cobra officers are really awesome. But hopefully it's not too dark down here, because I had to really switch around my lights and turn lights down, because this is what happens when I turn my overhead light on. Check this out. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? LED junk. I guess, well, not junk. That's the new thing. That's the new thing for everybody, I guess. Oh, wow. I hope you've been good. Oh, wow. I got to run to work. Hey, man, thank you for stopping by, though. Adam, appreciate you. Adam everywhere. Hey, I appreciate you for even popping in, man. Didn't know you were here. Let me put my pop out so I can see if anybody's actually paying attention to my random Saturday live that I would probably say to you know what? I'm going to do these more often, which I won't. I'll say I'll do this every Sunday, and I won't do it. But thank you for stopping by, Adam. Adam everywhere. Everywhere. Yes, it's 2076. Appreciate you. Right on. I've been good, brother, and I hope you're well, and then have a good day at work, which mine starts tomorrow, and I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I got a new job about 2 months ago, and I tell you, I can't complain, and don't get up every day wishing I didn't have to go to work, and they pay me pretty good to do hardly nothing now. I finally landed something I'm very happy with that I'm not going to take easy for granted, and anyway, let's just get back to the movie accurate. And I think hands down that when it comes to movie accurate, it's very hard. It's probably a opinion and a discussion that could possibly go on for days, depending on what quality of a figure or what quality of whatever, I'm trying to say, whatever. It could be a really, something to say, well, this is the best movie accurate figure ever. Well, I don't know. I tell you, I do love my favorite turtles right here. I do have Pizza Club I have not opened up yet, because I hate being an inbox collector. I'm not going to be that anymore. But I do have something to open up today. I'm not trying to stall for time. I'm just not good at being the Home Shoppers Network commentator. The movie Turtles are hands down the best NECA, the best when it comes to an inexpensive, not expensive, if you know what I mean. You could probably find some really good Sideshow, Gentle Giant. I got all that stuff upstairs in my daughter's. My daughter doesn't use her own closet because I took it up with all my Gentle Giant stuff. I tell you, man, when I get some more room, man, I'm going to bring all my Gentle Giant mini bust down. Man, was I addicted to that at one point in time. So let's keep on topic. It's hard to not make something long, at least for me. That's why I hate doing lives, because sometimes when I edit my videos, I edit shit out that I shouldn't be. I'm just start rambling about something that didn't even make sense. But that's how I do it here. And I should have a better setup. I should have a better lighting thing, because I am a awesome YouTuber, right? Yeah, I'm an awesome YouTuber for sure. Anyway, let's keep it going. For me, hands down, and I did not forget about my G.I. Joe versus Marvel, and that's still in the books, and that's going to be my main thing. Let's get Cobra Commander up here, the definitive Cobra Commander, definitive, with the hood, yes. And it means nothing else besides what it is, him wearing a hood. That's why Hasbro will not let us have a hooded Cobra Commander, because it may offend people, which I don't understand that. I know what they mean, but it's stupid. That's my opinion. It's just a cloth, man. Anyway, so we're not Cobra Commanders. We still got a lot to do when it comes to G.I. Joe, Cobra Commander, not G.I. Joe good guys. Unless they're going to be in jail, they're going to be tortured. I know that's a harsh thing to say. Not really. I'm just saying that because I want to sound like a really cool YouTuber. So in here we go. Okay, we got hands down. Let's just go right to it. I paid $25 for this at Target. The Sand Trooper, I know he's not the Sand Trooper. He's the bullshit whatever knockoff for the little Baby Yoda that I can't stand. I will not watch The Mandalorian because of Baby Yoda. I'm being transparent here. I watched some of The Mandalorian before Baby Yoda came into the mix, and then I'll never watch it again. The Book of Boba Fett, I didn't watch it. No, I did not. I watched Book of Boba Fett, and I was very hesitant to watch the end of Book of Boba Fett because the Mandalorian was coming in, and I hoped that little Baby Yoda wasn't going to be there because I could smash Baby Yoda. I don't care what anybody says. I'll hit him so hard in a soft spot because babies have soft spots. You know what I'm saying? The soft spot on the head, just put your thumb right through it. I don't care what. I hate Baby Yoda, but let's not make this a negative video. Even though I'm trying to make it negative, I'm not going to make it negative. That's my nature, is to go to the negative stuff. You know what I mean? So I have this Stormtrooper here that I got for $15.99. You're probably saying, what the heck? What's wrong with him? Does he have Down syndrome? No, it's Han Solo. But I tell you, I'm so happy they changed the mold on this. You know, I don't know if I'm close enough or not. Maybe I am. I don't know. But these here is the best. I mean, for me, hands down. So what I did was, I was watching this, and I don't understand why. I know because most people that are hardcore Star Wars, they already army build their stormtroopers. I haven't. I just got into Black Series about a year ago, and I have a decent amount. Not where I want it to be, but my plan is for the Black Series is only collect what I had when I was a kid, which was probably 85% of the 3 3/4 back in the day between New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. Nothing past that. The only figure that I want, that I'm going to get, that's even past those 3 movies, 4, 5, and 6, back in the day, is Darth Maul. That's the only one I would probably add to my Star Wars collection. That's it. And I don't even think I'm going to buy any. I may buy one, may get it used. I don't know. I got a few mom and pop. Got the toy drop, the toy pit, and something else around here that I could probably get a used Ewok, because I didn't like buying the Ewoks when I was little, because I think they're stupid, to be honest with you. I know they said they couldn't make that into, the Wookiee island. It would have been so much better if the Wookiees, they said the budget would have been too much. But anyway, I don't know how the budget would be too much when it's Return of the Jedi, and it sold billions of dollars in franchise and toys. But anyway, that doesn't make sense to me. So anyway, let's open, here it is. Let's hands down, this is it. This is what I'm saying. This is it. This is my movie accurate from head to toe, because if I was going to make a video, I'd probably put it, but as well with it, you know what it is. It's a Stormtrooper. It's really simple and easy. Really simple. I mean, it's kind of hard not to be movie accurate because there isn't a whole lot of detail there. You know what I mean? A small size of this and a big size of this, they'll look exactly the same. So it's not really hard to, in my opinion, to have a movie accurate figure if the figure doesn't have to be really that detailed, and you can pull it off in a smaller scale just by using plastic. So this here is hands down my movie accurate action figure, because it looks exactly like the movie. So I bought this, and I did not like this here. I don't know why people buy more. I don't know how these are more available. I don't know how they're more available. I seen this at one time. Me and my daughter was out, and I said, let's go to TJ Maxx, because I'm gonna find this, because somebody on YouTube found it for $16 a piece. And I went to TJ Maxx, of course, up here in Indiana, in the middle of Indiana, up here off of 31 135 in Southport, wherever you want to call it, that general area. There's nothing here. We don't really get stuff. Now I have to say, I did find the Stinger at Ross, but that's a whole nother video I already just did. That was the only one time I think I found the needle in a haystack, and I'll never find one again, which is fine. If I could find a toy that's running $100 or $75 for $30, I won, so I can't complain anymore about it. I can't complain. Either buy it or don't, or stop crying about it like I do, because I cry about it. So this is here is the cheapest packaging. I think this is when they're going through the phase when they were getting rid of the plastic to save the baby seals. I don't know. But this here is just this here is so disappointing, you know. I mean, but at the same time, man, I got a $30 figure here and a $30 figure here, and these two were $34 on sale at the time for $33.40, which made no sense. So I bought it. I think every couple months or every few weeks, let's say every 3 weeks, I'm going to buy one of these. I think because now I'm addicted to buying figures again when I wasn't. Because G.I. Joe started all over again. These are awesome. It does have, and I tell you, you cannot complain when it comes to, and if I'm getting in and out focus, I can't tell. It's because my junk webcam. I apologize for that. But the default standard edition guns that look great, in my opinion. Beautiful blurriness. I love it. So, and I'm sure you even like that even better at home. I don't know what this is yet. What scared me was when I got these from Amazon was, we have Prime, so I got it for free. What scared me to death was when I looked at the reviews with people putting up their figures, people had stole the head sculpts and for some reason stole these side pieces. They tore these off. Why? I don't know why. Why would you do that? I don't know. It was only one person that put up that review. The rest of them said it was actually awesome, neat, wow, neat, wow. This here is the worst packaging in the world, but I guess as long as you get what you're supposed to get, the packaging, it's irrelevant. So let's get out the mummy case. Let's get out our tombs here, the Egyptian tombs, the cheapest box ever. And this makes me like so much easier for me being an inbox collector that I have so much stuff in box and in bins and bins and bins and bins that I can't even see. Why do I collect figures when I put them in a bin and I can't see them? I don't know why. But at the same time, why do I keep buying figures when I run out of room and I don't have the room to put them anywhere? So I'm going to complain. But at the same time, I'm so excited. Now, I never had one of these guys. I never had a Rebel Officer. I think that's what it is, isn't it? I don't even know. I should know these things when I say I'm a hardcore Star Wars guy. Am I right? New Hope, Rebel Officer? I don't know. Yes, it is. It's got to be. Trooper. I'm sorry. Look at me. Let me correct myself. Rebel Trooper. And I do love at the ending when they finally fixed Darth Vader going through the beginning of the New Hope at the end of Rogue or something like that, and he just ripped people up with no kind of conscience or any kind of fear. He just used the dark side as he's tearing people down. That's the Darth Vader that I love. I don't like the movie PG Darth Vader. I never did. He was cool, but at the same time, it's Darth Vader, a little overrated for what he was, but he needed it. I know you couldn't do it. Back in the day, you couldn't do it. You couldn't have Darth Vader ripping and tearing back in the day, because I know that the movie was, oh, look, it fits right in, too. Look at that. It looks like Han Solo, old Han Solo in a way. It fits right in perfectly. Look, perfectly. That's what I love. Not a lot of action figures do that. They don't. And let's do the stand-up test. There it is, right there. This is stand-up test. Star Wars always stood up. G.I. Joe's really good. NECA's not really good because for some reason down here by the ankle they get kind of messed up. Anyway, we got ourselves a Rebel Trooper, and I guess what's in here must be why did they put the helmet in here? I don't know why. This is not a review because it's been done. It's 1,000 times over, but I wanted to do the video for real just because it's the most movie accurate action figure, and I'm not talking about this guy. He comes close, but no. I mean, it comes close, but. No, he's not that. Yes, in a way, yes, but no. Hands down, the star of this video, which is, let me put him back here, will be this right here, another Stormtrooper. And people say, yeah, well, they're the same thing what we've been getting. Well, to me, I'm just getting them now, so it's kind of new to me. He's a little stiff. He's a little like bent up or something. I think because when they put him in the packaging, and they put him in the tomb, the persons that's putting him in there, probably, I mean, it doesn't matter, but you can just fix it. But so there we go. It's completely just another boring Stormtrooper, but no, not to me, and I'm not sure not to a lot of you guys that love Star Wars and love to army build. I don't necessarily love the army build, but if I was ever, like I said, now I will army build a Stormtrooper without a doubt. I don't even care. I mean, yes. This is wonderful. Let's put him in his hand here. I don't think it's a little tough at first, but that's all right. You get the idea. Let's put him like Han Solo's holding it up. Let's do it like this. Let's put the new one with the gun up. They're exactly the same, which we all know, but that's why we love them. That's why we love the army building part of it. So here we go. Now, I knocked that over. So here we go. I got the Sand Trooper. That's really not the Sand Trooper, but it is the Sand Trooper. It is the Sand Trooper. That's what it is. It's got to be the same. It is the Sand Trooper. This guy here, I don't know if I'm going to put him in the scene. Not right now. We'll use him for later. We're putting all the stormtroopers together. And what's funny is I 3D printed this right here. And I think Cobra is going to order a issue to get, because Cobra Commander, it's going to be Cobra Commander and the GI Joe's Cobra Commander 6-inch against Marvel, but he's going to take waves, and he's not going to worry about who he's taking for prisoner. You know what I mean? It could be it doesn't matter when we get going on this. So I did 3D print a Michelangelo in carbon freeze because Cobra ordered it, and who deliver and for payment? The stormtroopers, right? And then who knows? Cobra may wipe out the dark side. You never know what's going to happen. That's the thing. That's the beauty about this. The beauty about makes collecting fun, collecting your toys or action figures fun, man, because we can do anything. And I don't care if, Raphael shows up. I don't care if, I do love Donatello, though. I would never carbon freeze Donatello. I love Donatello. Yes. Now, it doesn't even matter if these guys show up, even their movie accurate is crazy, if you know what I mean. But Cobra Commander, I think, is going to, after I build my armory for Cobra Commander, he's going to have a trophy on the wall that has Michelangelo right here. The 3D print with the M on his belt. Michelangelo in carbon freeze. And I think Cobra Commander might wipe out the dark side. The Imperial side. I don't know, maybe. We'll see. But there's only one guy that's ahead of everything. The brains behind it all. Absolutely. Everybody has a boss. Even though, let me get my hand out of the way. Let me move the camera around. Even though we have the guy with the rebel plans in his suitcase that only answers to Cobra, because we're going to build Cobra a armory. I'm going to start that today. I sanded all my foam down and I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, Bert. He's going to be the guy behind the guy we're never going to see, exception here and there. But I can't wait to build the armory / torture chamber prison that I'm starting today, matter of fact. I cut all my foam down, got my 3D printer ready to go. I got to 3D print some head sculpts for Venom, because he's going to get his heads blown away. Because I said, I know, how can a mortal man take over something like a cyborg or a symbiote or Peter Parker with his radioactive spider bite? Well, it's going to be gruesome. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it. My two now favorite, absolutely hands down favorite action figures is Bert. You know why? I don't know. Everybody's seen Sesame Street. Everybody knows Sesame Street. But Bert was cool to have, and I thought it was funny. But as soon as I put the gun in his hand, it was over. It was over. Maybe because Bert's so innocent and he's on a PG network called something that carries Sesame Street. But I tell you right now, back in the day when I was a kid, man, I got the mail-away Cobra Commander with the hood. Now, if you want to know how to get this hood, I think his name is Punk with Toys, where I stole it from, but there's several other people did it. There's a few other people did it as well, but that's the first thing I Google. I cannot take this credit for my own, but I did steal the idea, and it was wonderful. It's a little pricey, though, because this is a $40 guy. He comes with some stuff, but not really worth $40. But I bought him because, number one, I wanted a CIA guy, informant that's only that's only listens to Cobra Commander. And at the same time, it was wonderful. It came with the hood. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. And if this does well, my last video was stupid. I must say, it sucked. My last video, my live sucked. I pushed it, didn't make any sense. The information was boring. So I decided to make it private and delete it because it's so dumb. Making a video that doesn't have any information. That's why But when it comes to most accurate, head to toe, in my opinion, and I like to know your comment. What's your thoughts? Now you got to remember, you got to keep it 25 and 30 bucks, or 30, 40, 40 bucks and under. Okay, 40 bucks and under. The best movie accurate, meaning it looks exactly like the thing in the movie, or the person in the movie, or you know what I'm saying, man. You get what I'm saying. Right here. Beautiful. I love this. I need more. And what ruined it for me, to be honest, and I'll let you go after this one, because I know I'm boring the hell out of you. What ruined it for me, when I saw Star Wars for the first time and they were all just lined up in that aisleway, I thought, man, I want to join the army. Not their literal army, but I love the Imperial Army. Let's join that because I want that. I want to wear that suit. I only put my life in danger so I can have the suit. Come to find out they were clones later down the road that I didn't know. But when you're younger, you didn't know they were clones. I didn't know. And I still think they're not. They're not clones. They are servicemen. They're brave servicemen. They're all the same exact size, same exact weight, which makes no sense. And I get it. But you know what? It's possible. Just like hopefully this is a video gets possibly over 20 views. I'm only kidding. Thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Still going to army build these stormtroopers, but G.I. Joe Cobra Commander. It's going to be all about that. I'll see you later, man. You guys have a good one, and thank you for watching if you took the time to see this or watch this. Leave a comment below. What do you think? Tell me if I'm wrong, because I'm fine with that. It's cool. I love it. I love the interaction.